What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about a really fun promo video that I made. Although it's nothing too crazy on the cinematic scale, there's a few things that I did. For someone who's on a very limited budget, I just wanted to share a few of the tips and tricks that I used and kind of just see how I got some of the shots that I did. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Whoa. Before we get into the actual video, we need to talk about the planning process, and I'm gonna hand it off to one of the production members who's gonna get involved in that. And there's also a bunch more members. They're gonna be popping in once in a while, making this video super cinematic with interviews for no reason, but it's gonna be fun. Let's get right into it, talking about the script writing.
The script writing was really important because it helped us plan out all our scenes, and when it came to filming, we were able to just look at what we wanted to film, when, where, and then also when it came to editing, we were able to use all the scenes at the right time and place.
So first of all, starting off with the camera equipment that I used, my main shooter, what I'm shooting on right now as well, actually is a Canon SL2, and then it's paired to a Sigma 17-70 f2.8-4. The next piece of equipment that really created a lot of the important scenes in this was a GVM 150 RW. A lot of the shots that I got were really amazing because of this. This was the first time I got to use it, and it came out pretty amazing. And lastly, what I was using for getting all the stable shots was my gimbal, which is a Zhiyun Crane M, and this thing has been my go-to for like more than 5 years now. It's never failed on me. The battery lasts so long. The shots that I get out of it are just so stable, and I really love this thing. One really fun piece of equipment that I got to try out for the first time on this shoot was a clapperboard.
It was a slate that it recorded the shots and the scenes, and so it helped the editor, producer, director edit the video.
It makes your life so much easier to use that clapperboard, and I never really got to understand until today on this shoot. Right into the storyline, we have three main characters going on their own journey of improving. First showed all three of them walking, but I was trying to get this effect where they're all just seamlessly transition from one person to the next. What I did was I set up a tripod, put the camera on it, and got three of them to walk the exact same course on the path, like each time, one by one. The next clip I wanted to talk about is the studying scene showing the time passing.
So the vision behind the scene was kind of showing and illustrating that path to excellence, because we were walking, and on that path there were different struggles, like when I failed that quiz, or not failed, but didn't do as good as I wanted, and then later down on that path I got to that excellence and got 100. So that's kind of the vision behind it.
I used my GVM light. What I did here was a day to night transition, and the way I got this was to emulate like sun rays during the first half, like showing a daytime scene and then transitioning it to a nighttime scene. So to get these rays, what I did was basically I took off the entire softbox on my light and just took a cardboard and cut strips into it to emulate like light coming through a window. I basically taped that cardboard to the front of the light, and I had that light shining onto the actors. Obviously this was on a really low budget, so getting this effect was pretty cool. Obviously it doesn't work as good as just having a spotlight where you can control every little thing, but I still feel like I got most of the effect that I wanted. I think during that study scene it's very subtle with the light strips, but if you can see on the ping pong scene, they are a lot more visible.
In the ping pong scene, we were able to show progression of success by using lights to show like day and night, and how like I kept practicing to be better at ping pong. For
the ping pong, I recorded her hitting the ball like 3 or 4 different times, and then adding a little bit of a transition, like a cross dissolve, that really kind of helps sell the whole time passing. Another thing that is nice to help with that day to night effect is to turn on like lamps and lights in the background. So as you can see during the daytime scene for that ping pong shot, I had all the lights in the background turned off, and just blasted that sun, as well as just have a lot of ambient lighting in that area. We actually did film this in the day, so we just opened up the windows and turned off the lights in the background. But for the nighttime scene, what I did is I closed all the windows and I turn on lights in the background, which do make the scene brighter, but lowering the ISO of the camera really helps get the effect that I wanted. The last shot that I want to talk about, which was actually a lot of fun, was the end scene. We showed one of the people, they're called the Yell Leaders, doing the chant, and we kind of did a little emulation of a famous meme that you see online with Lil Yachty. Basically, he walks out onto the stage where we replace Yachty with our main actor, and basically what we did is we just did a little bit of cutscenes between the AI and the actual shot, and it was pretty fun to record, and I think the transitions were pretty good. I got it to basically go alternating between the both of them. So basically I'm gonna put up some b-roll of how we're getting this done, but basically I had someone holding a light behind me following the whole time to light the person, and we basically walked in the same path of the actual video of the AI clip, and we had another person literally just watching the AI clip and watching me walk and making sure that I was turning at the exact same moments. And then the last thing that was really fun to get to sell the effect was in the real life recording. What I did was I added a little paparazzi effect from my light, and I just put in the background to make it seem like, you know, there's people like taking pictures. I'm gonna just play it on here too real quick. So it was just like this, the light was flashing. So I think the effect came out pretty good. I'm gonna go back before someone's eyes start hurting, but that was pretty much what we did, and I think the effect came out pretty much how I wanted to. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. It was just fun for me to kind of put out how I recorded some of these shots. But just like that, this video is about to be done. I'm out in 3, 2, 1.